heading back up to the airport again. I feel like that's all I ever do. I have a island delivery job. I own the company, but I deliver products and packages in a very small area. I try to stay on trails and dirt roads as much as I can. There's a good amount here, not as much as I'd like. And yesterday we officially started our tiny house land search for a homestead. It's going to be a very small property. We're looking at a 1/4 acre right now at one place and 1 acre at another. And while I'm open to the entire world, or at least this country, I kind of like living in USA, we're looking all the way across the coast, lots and lots of places, but we want to stay, if we can, up in the islands, look around. It's like Tolkien Shire around here. I don't think we saw one day of snow this year. It was definitely cold. And so we've just kind of chosen this area, but we're looking anywhere, and we're not going to make it real property. It will be a off-grid tiny house on land, and we're doing that so we don't have to pay the insane taxes that are going on right now. And so we'll just pay a land tax on that and possibly even split our times between warm and cold. But for now, we're just doing the base. And I think we've actually found the company that we're going to work with for the base of the tiny house, which will just be the structure. Oh, with the fire department. Okay, I got to hang up. I got hills coming. Hills behind me. This is my 17th year of boycotting cars. So, you think I'd be in better shape than I am? Clearly I'm not. Hills. We kind of did a number to ourselves. Kimchi has been traveling since she was 18. I've been traveling since I was about 15. And neither of us really settled into a real life. Well, now she's 50 and I'm 57. I'm turning 58 in a very short amount of time. And our 401k probably isn't where it should be. Our asset allocation probably isn't where it should be. But you never know how long you're going to live. And we've had a very good life. So now we have to figure out how to end this chapter in one piece. And I never thought I'd make it this long. Here I am. I'm an old man. And so we're working on it. We're cash buyers. We're too poor to finance anything. We can't afford the payment. So whatever we buy, we write checks, and we're not broke, we're even. So it kind of pays dividends. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get run over. More of that. It's cold today. It is 8:50 and my work is done for the day. I've had a cup of coffee, walked the dog, straightened up the house, did my work. The rest of today is mine, and it will be done researching. I think we are gonna do a prefab trailer that will be all steel frames for the house. And it'll actually come with all coverings and everything cut out to ready to be put together. And then we'll have a sealed unit, which we can go inside and work on. And here in the Pacific Northwest, winters are long, summers are short. It's kind of cheating. You feel like you hit a home run once you get the shell up, but we're starting on third base. So we will see how that goes. We have zero skills. If it's a boat, I can do it. If it's a house, I don't know what it is. Although I did get a 3-inch speed square, which is so funny and awesome. I might have to dig that up. If you pick and choose around here, you can find enough quiet streets. Every quiet street around here seems to dead end into a dirt path or a trail. I'm out here discovering. I'm going to ride up and down every road this summer on every island, or as much as I can. And down to the beach right now. We live in a tiny house. It's a in-law unit, about 350 square feet. It's on a cliff up just over the ocean. And we have been living in Airbnb rentals for 3 or 4 years right now. We lived 9 months in a hotel in Deer Harbor, which was wonderful, right next to Amica. But we have since left there. Oh no, people doing this one-handed. Oh no. I wish I could steer with my right hand and hold the phone with my left, but I can't. I'm on a dirt path going through a parking lot. And then I'm going to the Shire. I am 200 yards away from the ocean, maybe 4, but I'm close. And I'm gonna go down and stare at the ocean for an hour and think about shit. My scrolling is always in nature. So going down to scroll the beach and also to do some foraging. Oh no, okay. One-handed, cross-eyed, over a bridge, double vision. Oh my gosh, made it. Yeah, it's frightening. And I'm gonna hang out because it's getting a little sketchy. And there we are. Another beautiful day in the islands. And my little neutrino is a keeper. I love this thing. We've been having so much fun together. Made it. I'm home. This is my old commute when I was working down a nice quiet forest road, and planes are on force today as usual. I'm home, ready for a cup of coffee, maybe an early morning nap, and then start researching tiny homes and construction. It's gonna be a good day. Needed to get out of the house and take the dog for a walk. I started doing my 2026 budget today, and I was going over last year's budget. I really didn't pay that much attention, I guess. But in the last year, they've started charging capital gains tax on recreational vehicles. Oh, she's spinning me. They have started taxing precious metals. I just found out that there's a new excise tax on premium cigars, which I love premium cigars. Yeah. And every time I turn around, Washington is handcuffing us, taxing us, taking away our rights and giving them to other people. My question is do we want to invest in this beautiful place? In a lot of ways, we really do. But then we have to ask ourselves, are we just going to become prisoners? How high is the property tax going to go? How high are the income tax? They just did the millionaire's income tax. We all know that will trickle down to all of us at some point. And so it's getting really interesting. We're getting very, very serious on buying land. I was thinking maybe we need to slow down and really do some research. I found a place in Florida, which is crazy, but I can write a check for it. And it's a brand new custom construction and a tiny piece of land, but it's in a good area and not a hurricane area. And so these are all the thoughts that go through my mind. My doggie, wherever she is she pooping? What you doing, babe? I don't know if she'll like Florida. There's crocodiles. They're going to eat her. There's mosquitoes and snakes and spiders and all the things that really, really scare us. And so here there's nothing. We get like one bear every 7 years that swims over and kind of explores for a while looking for a girlfriend and some food and moves on. And it's a pretty decent place. Although there's a lot of things we don't like about this. And the way that, well, I'm not going to get into it on this place. It doesn't matter. There are things that frustrate us in the area, things that we could walk away from and not come back to. When you're buying land, it's not forever, but it's for a while. And so Kimchi's working. When I get back, I'm going to start taking notes on it. And we've got to sit down and decide. We were really ready to write an offer probably by Friday on a piece of land. So maybe we need to slow down just a little bit and do a little bit more research and decide how badly we want to pay for all these things. Yeah. It's April. I think it's April 21st. And it's cold, although kind of May 1st is when it starts to turn. And it's definitely turning. Last week's highs are this week's lows. And so we're sort of getting into she is not going to walk. Come on, babe. What? I guess we're in sniffing patrol. And so it's just starting to turn and the trees are just blowing up and all the flowers are coming out. Such a hard time to even think about leaving this place at this time of year. But in another couple of months, winter will come. It will be cold and gray and wet and all that stuff. And so we're very excited about building a greenhouse so we can grow our own food. So we can start eating real food again and not the crap that we buy at the grocery stores. We got You know, a bag of oranges, big, beautiful looking oranges. They tasted like nothing. There was no flavor to them whatsoever. I remember in the old days, we'd walk into the grocery store and you could smell the cilantro and the onions and the lemons. You walk in now and you smell bleach. So we're kind of looking for something different, and we're gonna find it.